So I made a couple discoveries of what could possibly be causing some of the issues I'm having with the transmission since I originally got the car. One of the problems, this is probably the main problem, actually, well, hold off on that problem. Here's one of the problems. This piece, okay. So we got a spring, nice little spring here, and a cap. And this is stripped partially. So the spring and cap go, I think it's on this part. So let me take this off right now. All right. This is in WD-40, so I can help prevent some rust if possible while it's sitting here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so this hole right here. So this spring goes in the hole, and then that cap, top part, screws in. All right. What people commonly do is they mistaken this for the fill hole for when you're filling in transmission fluid into the transmission. And the big no-no is to take out that cap, because then the spring falls out. And then, if I remember correctly, well, I remember this part. So there's a third part, because it says so in the instructions, that goes under the spring. And that third part, if you just take this out, apparently either falls out and got lost or fell into the transmission. And that causes problems. So that might be something that's been a problem for a long time. I don't know. Another thing is this person seems to have done two wrong things when they were trying to replace the transmission fluid at some point. This was before I owned the car. Reminder. All right, so over on this part. So this hole here, I don't remember if I showed this part or if it was part that was cut out. But this part, there's supposed to be a bolt in here. Instead of a bolt, someone put like a little plug in it just to plug the hole. On the other side is here. You can see some wear on the sidewall there. So what goes here, kind of don't feel like taking it out, but is this little circle thing that spins freely on this pole, and there's a hole in it that's threaded for the bolt. So this helps hold the back end of this rod, and this entire rod is what connects the shift knob to the rest of the transmission here. So this is what controls the transmission. And one of the reasons I'm suspecting why there was some slack in it and some movement is because this bolt was missing. So they took out the bolt and they replaced it with the plug because they couldn't get the bolt back in, probably because this rotated out of the way so there's no threads. So they took out the wrong bolt and didn't put it back probably because they couldn't, because it probably rotated out of the way, and then suddenly their bolts couldn't go in because the bolt is over here. So this was all sealed off and stuff. So this transmission has been messed with before, and I'm gonna need to get a new bolt for that, and I might have to get a new circle ring piece for that too, because if it's worn from spinning over time, it might have wore off some of the material, and I don't know if that'd be quite straight. So it might be fine, I don't know. We'll see if it's a cheap part. If it's a cheap part, I might just replace it. If it's an expensive part, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it would be fine if I just keep that part and get another bolt. So yeah, this was on this all the way down, like, you know, like, zoop. And yeah, I don't know, this is part of the transmission. So this is the part that goes to the back wheels, and this is the part, so there's two rods to go all the way through, and then that would mean, I think that would mean this is the part that connects to the engine on the other side. But regardless, this is 6th gear. this one right here. And this assembly needs to come out, and I've been working on that. I have to continue taking it apart because I don't know if that piece that was supposed to go here is in the transmission or not. I don't know if there's anything else wrong with the transmission, so I'm going to continue taking it apart, and hopefully everything is okay. I've taken a new tool, a little gauge thing, some gauge things here. Try to follow the manual to figure out if it's in spec. So far, I think things seem to be in spec, except for I don't know what spec it wanted me to test doing the feeler gauge here. It didn't make sense to me. So that, other than that, the thrust and the, I think it's called radial or something like that, clearance and stuff. So this, move this, it moves up in the, well, anyways, it moves up and down a little bit. Just a little bit of play in it, and it's within spec, so that's good. Or it appears to be in spec, as far as I can tell. So let me make sure everything's running. Oh, hey, Diego. Oh yeah, definitely. So that was my adventure yesterday. But yeah, I didn't actually manage to stream most of it because I was a dum-dum, and the camera, when I fixed it, decided to not capture any audio, so yay. I did try to set it up with my computer though, so I can do scenes. I just haven't set all that up yet, so yeah. So where was I? Oh, and the reason I stopped yesterday was because I had to get this tool to take off the 6th gear. So I've been meaning to get one of these. I think I used to have one, but then I sold it because I never used it. So I got a new one. Cool. So this will pull the 6th gear right off, hopefully. We need to pull, that means it needs to push on this, which is fine, okay. Maybe? Is that fine? No. Goes on this way, okay. I figure out a whole new tool. Yeah, so hopefully just a new screw is all I really need for that. But yeah, I'm hoping there's no additional internal damage in the transmission, because there was quite a bit of metal flakes on the drain plug, because the drain plug has a magnet on it to catch stuff like that. Okay, that's the same threading. Do I just... Why would it give me 2 of the same and not 3? Because these don't work. No. Oh, okay. Oh, there's another graph. So maybe it's this one then. It's not the same thread. It's a little confusing. Those are the same thread. Okay, cool. So it'd be these small ones. I have the general idea of how this tool is used, so let's see if I can figure out the rest of it. So these screw into the piece I pull, and then it pushes on the center as I tighten the center piece. All right. So those are finger tight. I think that's all I need to do. Rather not push against that. Just have to be careful. Whoop. Yeah, so the big screw pushes down on the center of where the pole itself is, and then these three small ones screw into the actual round piece here. I would say gear, but there's no teeth on it, whatever this piece is. And as you spin this, it pushes down on it and pulls up on the plate, which pulls up on the little gears there. So I would prefer to pull evenly, so yes, all three are needed. Now we get to figure out what size the people who made this tool wanted us to use on this. Ah, 14. Cool. So hopefully it comes off easily. Sometimes these kind of mechanisms are really tight. And there was a, what do you call it, a C-clip on it here. So that was holding in when it was, in use, assembled entirely. That's definitely coming off. Oh. Got tight there. I think the centerpiece I'm using to hold it against it got stuck on it, so let's back off. I don't want to press fit another piece in there. Yeah, so this piece needs to go. And it's still in there. Nope. So this centerpiece, little punch tool I was using, is now getting stuck on the actual splines on the gear, so I need something smaller. That looks like it'll work. Move this back. This is the first transmission I've ever taken apart, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. Alright, so now should be good. Okay, something popped out. That's springs. That's not something I want to lose. Are there more of them? There appear to be more of them. Okay, it was just that side then. So, oh, it is a gear I'm pulling, so the inner gear here, which means this fork needs to come up with it. Maybe. Will it come up with it? No. Oh. Okay, and it just went. And there goes the other one. So there were 3 of them. It's a spring and a ball and a cap, and now I'm missing a cap and a ball, apparently. So there's the cap. Now I'm missing a ball. Next to the gear I'm pulling up. It's on top. So I'm looking for a little spherical metal ball like that. But yeah, this is the best way to learn. Myself. And unfortunately, this specific transmission doesn't have much information about it online. The 5-speed was a lot more popular. I guess they made a lot more. So the 6-speed is a little hard to find information on. Let's see if I can remove this 3rd one before it just decides to pop out on me. Now the 3rd one just dropped down into there. Oh, there's the ball, or a ball. Got it, okay. So that's that one. It's the spring for the 3rd one. And we might also be dealing with a huge delay between me and you right now, because it does take several seconds before the camera even communicates with the computer. So that might be a delay right there. on top of the twitch delay. I think the rest of it is inside there, so let me finish pulling this gear. And I think the rest will be under it, hopefully. Where did my... Oh. Okay, I got tight again, so it might be good. No, we're not good. Now what? It's loose. What are we stuck on? These 12s. Oh, isn't that bad? Well, that's good. So right now, there's 3 sets of these. There's a ball, a spring, and a cap. I think the third cap is in there for sure. I'm not sure about the third ball, or if I only found the second ball, or I don't know. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. Worst case scenario, I try to buy another one, I guess. So that's not loose. It's just there. Oh, there's another ball. Okay, so we got 3 balls, 3 springs, 2 caps. The cap is the biggest part. We'll find it. Yeah. All right, so why did this stop pulling? I should have just been able to keep pulling. There are threads on the middle. Maybe I should just go for the threads. Get a or maybe not, because I don't see how that would work. Comes with a bunch of washers. Probably should be using those. Yeah, that would even that out at least. I think it's starting to become more important to use even pressure on it, so put the washers on. Oh. Sure. Okay. Those are 13s. That's odd. Oh, maybe I just use the drill on this. Hey, we got it off. That was much easier. All right, cool. Hopefully orientation doesn't matter too much. I should probably pay attention to that. Full second audio delay. Okay, so I tried to fix that last stream. So the program I'm using to relay the camera to the computer has something built in to try to fix the audio delay, but I can't get it to work. And then I tried to fix it in OBS, and it can only go so far to push the audio or push the video back. I don't know. So it's something I need to mess with a little bit more, but yeah. Although I thought I got it a lot closer than a full second, so that's definitely something I have to look into. Okay, so there are 3 marks where it's, oh, there's the cap. So not lose that. All right. Where these line up. And the flatter part goes towards the bottom. I'm also recording it onto an SD card on the actual GoPro, so any footage I need to look back on will be in full 2K. So, yeah. Interesting. So yeah, so the program, so the way it works is this camera streams to a server IP address that is basically my computer, and then the program is the port number, or uses the port number to forward it to the program. And then that takes that and transcodes it into a webcam, and a virtual webcam, and that's how OBS sees it. But the program even says the audio is experimental, so they probably haven't got all the bugs ironed out on that part yet, which is unfortunate. It also puts out the audio not into its own separate channel, but directly into the desktop. So it's mixed into the desktop audio, and I have to work around that too. Are these copper? Or bronze? So we got little teeth, they go in the middle. So I'm thinking about just setting up my mic nearby, as long as I'm doing something like this, and not have to worry about the audio of the camera messing up randomly. Yep. At least it works for now. Except for that last time it decided to stop working for no reason, and I was talking to a wall. Literally. You can see my hands waving, but that was about it. I think this is the synchro gear. There it goes. That's also tried. The gears go on the bottom. Do a little explodey view on it, I guess. And there's not enough clearance to get that out yet. And that does want to slide up, so why won't this come out? Okay, so it's not coming out because of this piece. And this piece is not designed to get out of the way, so what gives? Maybe that punch there, yeah. Oh yeah, no worries. I'm fine talking to myself or talking with you. It's fine with me. You do you. Let's see, where was I? Oh, that fell. So it gives you exploded view here, and then you then numbers everything and tells you what the things are, and you follow disassembly in the same number. So you start at 1, you go to 2, 3, 4, and you remove the parts in order. So I redid 2, 3. So apparently this piece should just come out next. Somehow. Yeah, and then this all follows. And then this would be after it, but I don't see how you would even do that after it. Huh. Am I missing something here? Wonder if it needs to be in a different gear. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Ta-da! Cool. So then we got our fork, our fork selector that selects the gear in and out. We got another like inner gear piece here. Okay. Then the actual, no, maybe, yeah. Actual 6th gear. That's heavy. And something's on the bottom. Okay, a little ring at the bottom. Oh, that's a bearing. The bearing's just loose in there. I don't want to drop that. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the bearing. That's 6th gear. Okay. That's pretty cool. So it so this is all assembled together into one piece. And the synchro, this is a part that I could replace. I don't know if I will. These are kind of expensive now because it's a 6-speed and not a 5-speed. But these are the parts that get the most abuse because they're the in-between gears. So as you're shifting into it, these are the part that takes the first bite from all the other teeth. And if you grind gears, or by trying to shift into them, that's the first piece that gets ground up a little bit, chipped up. But that's 6th gear, so you don't really grind gears very much in 6th gear. That doesn't happen very often. Usually it's 1st or 2nd. Yes, I found all the pieces that fell out. So that's these, excuse me, these pieces right here. They appear to just go into here. So just a spring ball and a little cap end piece. Okay, so this is the part of the shifting mechanism. And that part is next, I think. Unless I take more of this apart, do I? Eight, nine. What is 9? 9 is a pin. I wonder if that pin comes out then. Or if it's a pin for that. Oh no, it's this little thing. Yeah, I don't want to lose that. Tiny little piece. About the size of I don't know, half a pea. And that goes on the bottom right there, not the top hole. Okay, and that bearing might come out later. All right, so then I take this punch out. It's too small. This is the part that feels so wrong. So I'm literally punching, I'm hammering part of the transmission to remove it. Okay. Okay, I think are we back? All right, we're back. So that could have been bad. This time I turn on beeps, so it beeps at me, but apparently it doesn't give me a warning. So it just beeps at me. It's like, hey, I'm out of power, then it runs out. So then I have to reset the camera, which takes time to do, unfortunately. Right. So yeah, you take some pieces, you just throw them around. As long as the big parts go back in, it's fine, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I film when I'm doing stuff like this, and part of the reason why you have nice space to put parts on, so you don't lose them all and keep them organized. But yeah, we'll find out how terrifying this really is. Yeah, second gear, actually, even with this transmission, the second gear, you could put it in it, and then if you continue driving in it, it would try to go back into neutral eventually and start grinding. So it's been through a lot. I think we might actually need to replace the gears on second, the synchro gears. So where was I? Hammering. Actually, so this transmission was only going into third and fourth gear before I took it apart, because that screw that was loose, or bolt. So yeah, I had to drive it 10-15 miles in fourth gear, starting from third. That was fun. I think it went all the way up to like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM on the highway. Okay, so it pops out this way. Okay, yeah, so we're doing it right then. Well, it's barely moving. Part of me wonders if I should heat this up. And another part of me is like, does transmission fluid light on fire? Is that something I want to risk doing? And the answer to that is no. I don't want to find out. Sorry if you don't enjoy the laptop tapping in your ears. My bad. Not much I can do about it. Other than get this piece to come out. There we go, it's starting to. I really hope that's muffled to everybody outside. I don't want my neighbors complaining. Don't lose the piece. There it goes. And they've got a little, I would say pin, but it has a split down the center of it. So I guess for expansion. I'll put that there for now. This can only go on one way. Well, maybe two ways, but yeah, it's obvious which way it goes. That's an interesting piece. Part of me wonders how they design stuff like this. How do you even come up with this nonsense? Okay, what's next? So we got this part, 10, 11, 12. There's 14. Where's 13? 13. So we unbolt that, and there's a, what looks like a snap ring under it, but find out. This has something pinned in it too. I wonder if maybe that just stays. I don't know. All right. Is it the same as everything else? Does not feel like it. This is a 40. I don't think I have much bigger than 40. 45? 45. At least it better be 45. This is the part where you need like a third hand to hold things still while you pull with all your strength. And try not to strip the hex or torque spits. Excuse me. Okay, there it goes. Okay, good. There's some water in it, so. Are these all the same? I don't know yet. These might get some thread locker on them when they go back in, but they appear to all be the same. Alright. Interesting. Looks like a paw. Let's say, I don't know, a gun connected to the pole. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it seems to get some kind of like blue thread locker on it or something there. And that definitely looks like a snap ring. I don't know how I'm gonna get that snap ring off. Alright. Just in case these are mysteriously different sizes, we'll just put them back where they came from. Alright. Oh yeah, like the door knocking, I don't know, audio noise that people play pranks with on each other. I typically wear open ear headphones, so I tend to be very spatially aware still when I have headphones on. How does this come off? So usually snap rings will have little tiny holes on either side, so you can use little pliers to squeeze it and it'll separate enough for you to pull it off. This doesn't have that. And it's probably too big to have that. Yeah, it sounds really real. Really real. Maybe I can get one side off first. The better question is, how do I get it back on once I get it off? All right, well, I guess we just work the way around. That's for future me to figure out. Present me is just worried about taking it apart without damaging anything. Still stuck on there. There it goes. Does it have any taper to it? Doesn't appear to be. But we'll keep it upright just in case. Okay. I think that might be all we take apart for this side. Could be wrong though. 14. There's 15. 19, 18, 15. Okay, there's a plug, a spring, a something, three balls, another spring on the exterior somewhere. Oh, this one. Cool. That is the only one, right? Or maybe this one. Okay, which one is it? So this is on. So if this side's up, it's on the opposite side. Right? So if it's on this side, so if it's on this, I'm looking at it from upside down, then this way is down. Now it's to the right. I think it's a small one. All right, we're going for the small one. Yeah, trying to. the one that came with her. It lasted me a good while. I probably could have tightened that screw and put it back together, and it would function the same way as when I took it apart. Partially. So I wouldn't have to take apart the entire transmission, but since some numbskull decided to take this not fill plug out at some point before I owned the car, there's potentially a piece stuck inside the transmission that I need to remove before reassembly anyway, so yeah. But I'm hoping once I have everything back together, the shifting will be smoother than ever, and reverse will not be a pain to get into. So at least that's the hope. Okay, yeah, it was definitely this one. So I don't want to get this one mixed up. I wish I had a paint pen. That'd make this way easier. Oh, red Sharpie, that might work. So I want to make sure I don't mix up this hole when I reassemble it. So put some red on it, and red on this. Okay. And we got a spring. I don't know what I dropped, but we got a spring. And this does not reach in there. Okay. I definitely see a ball in there. Don't know how I'm going to reach it. Should be 3 balls in there. How? Ouch. That was a bad idea. Nope. Oh, okay. Those will come out when they would decide to. But what should be in there are 3 balls and another spring. It looks like you only take out 1 ball before the next step, so maybe you can't reach them anyways. Where's 17? Oh. Okay, then I go to the complete other side of the transmission. Cool. And before I forget, I need to put some grease on this so it doesn't flash rust anymore. It already has. So it's cleaned and all the grease is off of it. Alright. I suspect it's that one. Oh boy. It is bigger than an 8. Do I need another tool? I might need another tool. And sadly, I have no idea what size that is. Wait a minute, didn't I get a whole bunch of those at one point? I think I did. Square splines. Triple square. Yeah, those are triple squares. Block tester. Nope. Compression tester. Dremel. Whatever this heavy thing is. That's not it. See, I thought I got a whole, I didn't order, I bought a whole bunch of large, deep hex bits. And I used one of them for something on my dad's car once, and then I have no idea what I did with the rest of them. Oh, here they are. And they're not hex, they're Torx, but maybe that'll work. Too big, that's a good sign. Just right. Actually, I can flip it around and just use that side. Whatever Torx 55 in hex is, that's what I needed. Cool. I think that's 1/2 inch. What? Why? It's not gonna win. Ah, it might win. Where are my vice grips? This might work. I think it won. It won. I'm gonna grab another tool. Maybe. We'll use the breaker bar. Breaker bar is easier. Anyways, to start it. I'll find my vice grips later and get that off. They're somewhere in here. Somewhere. Okay, so this appears to just be a plug. Cool. Now what? So we got number 17 out. Then apparently pull out 18, and 19 is a ball that should come out with it. And then there's another ball that should come out there. Okay. So that would be this rod. Heard something fall. Hopefully it fell in a good spot. Oh. Okay. None of the balls came out with it, but I heard two things fall, so yeah. Notch and hole side go in first with whatever this rod is. Cool. Did they fall out or? Okay, one fell out. So this would be the one I couldn't remove before. It goes with that spring. And the other one might fall out if I lift up here. Maybe. Or it might just stay wherever it is. We'll find it eventually. All right, 19. Oh, there should be a second one. Maybe I'm missing some of the balls. 20, where's 21? 20's here. Is it in here? Nope. 22. 21. 21 is the cap. On the left side. Left. Oh. Where's 22? What's 22? That's 23. 20. What? 3, 1, 22. Okay. 22 is on the bell housing. So I'm just taking these caps out then. 21, 22, and 23, and then 24. Yeah. The order of these probably doesn't matter that much. So here, here, is that one? No. I don't know. Huh. So if I'm facing it this way, and this is towards the bottom, which it is, right? Towards the bottom, yep. It's on this side. There should be two things. What is 21? 21 is a plug. Is a bolt and gasket. So is 23. 24 is just a bolt. This is the fun part, squinting at a diagram, trying to understand it, absorb it. Ah, that one then. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Figure out what size all these are. It's probably a... I feel like I should mark these so I don't mix them up. So we'll do a single dash on this one. And I think it's this thing here. We'll do a little V on that one. And this one here, they're nothing alike, but can't be too sure. All right. Then there's, that's one on the bell. There's two on the bell, right? Hey. Okay. It's marked up good enough for me. Right, it's cast aluminum. The cast aluminum is pretty strong, right? You know? It's not like it can crack or anything. Nah. Alright. Bolt's coming off. And this just moved. Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to not get all this mixed up. So let's do this. This goes on this side, that was on this side. That's another hex. This is an 8. Nope, 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 nope. Don't strip. Do not strip. That might not be an 8. That is a hex, right? It was a hex. Do I have a 9? I have a 5/16, whatever that is. That fits pretty tight. Alright, got it. Do not want to strip these. This one's pretty long. That one's very long. You know what? You two can stay together. That's fine. I'll remove it if I need it later. Seems to be some kind of gasket sealer on it, I think. And this was here below this, but above, okay, it's on this side. Facing inward. Okay. We have, those look like 12s. Yep. Oh, the wrench, yeah. I mean, I could, but I just bought this socket wrench like last week, so I don't feel like doing that. I want, you know, try it out before I take my anger out on it. I'm liking this one so far. I could grab my other socket wrench for the 1/2-inch stuff, but it's under the car, and I don't feel like going under there right now. It's one lazy thing, make me not do the other lazy thing. And how did I order this? So I want to do it similar. These might be the same. All right, cool. Those are out. Just take this out for now, out of the way. I don't see, none of these came with a gasket. 2 of them are supposed to have a gasket, unless that's, oh, no, that's a, maybe that's a crush washer, I don't know. All right, well, that appears to be all the sideways bolts, all 4. Ah, okay, yeah, there's just a washer then, okay. So, 23, 22, 24, okay, so we're at 25. 25 is the assembly. All right, so that means we take off all the bolts. The fact that this moved when I took one of the bolts out makes me feel like it needs to come out, but maybe not. And these are probably also 14s or 12s? 12s. All right. Okay, I might need to grab, oh, it's right here. Sorry if I'm swinging my head too much. It's just the way I look for things that go missing. How do I keep this from rotating? Just one. Two. We'll go around. Three. Four. Settle these, yes. I've already lost count. That one's gonna be interesting. It's loose. Okay. So it's just the oddball. There we go. And as long as it's quiet, let's use the drill. That wasn't very quiet. Oh, right. These might also be different sizes. Bottom. Or actually, that's the top, technically. They appear to be all the same size so far. Okay. Those all seem to be the same, but just in case, we'll keep them arranged. All right. And I guess we just take it off. Partially loose. That was something else falling. All this ribbing and nothing to really grab onto on all sides. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So the only thing is so it should be the entire assembly here, then a ball and spring, then whatever 27 is. Oh, even more stuff. 28, 29, 27 is a snap ring here. And that is this stuff, which I'm not going to worry about. So really just this part. Okay, so in theory it should just come off. Definitely split. Don't want to damage it. Oh, something fell. Something's loose inside of it. Don't know if it's the part that, or something else. So this side's stuck. Might be good. There it goes. There's one sphere. There's another ball. And I see the spring. It was supposed to come out. Spring. Does it go in that order? Yes. Okay. Are there any other balls So there should be one more ball somewhere. I think I see it. Where's my magnet? Come back. Got it. All right, so we have all the balls. That's good. Now we can look at this. Cool. We have an assembly. A bearing assembly here. I don't want to mess with bearings. They're probably fine anyways. Cool. For now, I'll just set it over here. Then we got gears. Yeah, it looks really cool. Gears upon gears upon gears. Looks like a city. Cool. All right. See if I can make some sense of this. We got a fork. Got a fork piece right here over this, and that's a selector, so it helps. So this is probably the piece that I move when I shift, and it helps select the gears for shifting. I'm afraid to start pulling on anything. Here's another fork. I guess this is the main shaft here. Not get any of that in there. And a couple dowel pins that we're just gonna leave in. All right. Yay! We got it fully apart. Still missing the piece that was missing before I took it apart, but maybe it's still in there. It's not fully apart yet. Let's see. Oh. Even tells me how to do this part. Snap ring removal. That tool. And the punches. Oh, that might have helped. So cover it with a bag so that when you take it off, you don't lose your balls. Haha. Whoops. All right, and we continue on to this part. Are there any special instructions over here? There's a price spot on that, and that's it. Okay. Cool. It is 11:30. Do I keep going? This doesn't seem too complex. I think we keep going for a little bit and then we'll come to a stopping point for the night. So, let's see, there is a bolt on the inside. So the problem with this diagram is it's for a different car. And I think the bell housing is the big difference between it and this car. So the bell housing would be this piece down here. So it'd be harder to find what's what. But apparently there's another bolt in here. Somewhere. Oh, wow, that has to line up with something. Huh. Ooh, what I can do. So this goes like this. And here lines up around here. Huh. Maybe it wasn't that one. Was it this one? Never mind. Okay. Maybe it would have helped to have the computer down there instead of up here. crank lever shaft. That's what I need to remove. Right. Crank lever shaft. Is it this thing? No, that's reverse gear, I think. Although now it's partially removed. Okay. Maybe this wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. So we got I feel like just pulling things out, but I know that's a really bad idea. Especially if I want to make sure everything is here. Well, someone's not happy. I don't know what they could have gotten into. Maybe some fire ants. I don't know. That's 9 and 10. It's on this side. So it should be on the opposite side, maybe. I mean, that could swing out of the way. That's part selecting. These things don't move very easily when they're not parallel. Well, I have no idea what the piece it wants me to remove next is. Here's this little like pin thing. I'm gonna move the front cover. Front cover is number 3. Oh, maybe it's on the other side. Nope, nothing in there. I wonder if it's just reversed or inversed. Honestly, I'm starting to be a little bit more inclined to call it a night. Take a break, come back with a fresh head. Apparently I was assigned to a meeting just now. Great. Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few shafts in here. Man, I wanted to get all this apart, but apparently a little like retaining thing somewhere. What? Maybe this is it. Something. Oop, where did this come from? That's not something I should be asking. Well, that was just loose in there. Did I make it loose? Quite possibly. I was messing with this. I don't know. All right, we'll figure out where that goes later. I'm sure it's not important, you know. I might need to do more digging and find the exact service manual for this transmission. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of wonder if the entire assembly comes out. And maybe there isn't a number 1 on this transmission. Because if I take the plate off the other side of this, there could be something underneath it. I don't know. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to start cleaning up. I see. An expert. As long as the expert says everything's fine, then everything's fine. Okay, so I want to protect these parts from getting rusted, but I also want to keep them in order, so this might take a minute. That's fine. So these are all the same little tiny pieces that need to go in the same bag. And then, how does this go? So this goes on top. Like that. This one inside here. Like that. And this one inside here. And this goes on top of this, which I do not want to fall apart. And we'll just put this in a bigger bag. I don't want the humidity to start flash rusting anything. Haven't cleaned off any parts, but I don't want to take any chances. Oh, right. And this pin. Yes. Flat end goes in. Put it with this stuff. Part of that tool. Oh, there's my vice grips. Huh. Good to know. All right, so. Actually, can we just put this back on for now, loosely? Yeah. Okay. And let's grab a sandwich bag. Put this in there. Okay. That'll fit on one of these. And that gets a ball. Okay. Right. Actually, we'll put the cap for this with it. And then a small bag for this. And this is an internal piece, so we'll put a bag on it. It should be stainless steel. That's all fine. Grab a little bit of cardboard for that. Oh, did it die? Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. Why is this not working? Nice. Default. No? Is it this? Is this the... Ah. Okay. A backup mic. The camera did not beep at me this... Sorry. The camera did not beep at me this time, so I did not realize it died.